Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Chopping Mall, 1986. Giving it 5 out of 5 stars. I love this flick. It met my expectations. This one's so bad that it's good type movies. It's, Roger Corman Concord movie. It's got the great Barbara Crampton and Dick Miller in it. For good measure. Cool. I first heard about this movie on the Garbage Can Film Man channel way back in the day, before Trump became president. Whatever that was. It was a long time ago. I think I first heard about it 7 years ago, I guess. And it's been sitting in my Netflix queue forever. Like most of the DVDs that I get from Netflix. I've got 500 on my queue right now. I was reading one of the reviews that it was well written. I couldn't have said it better, really. It might be a little exaggerated, though. I'll read it to you. Hold on. Chopping Mall. It's funny anyway, if it is a little bit exaggerated, but you catch the drift of the movie by just reading this. So grab your Matzo's promo shades, some barbecued O'Boise's, and the last canister of Burple. 80s slasher fan, because Chopping Mall is calling your number. This vintage slasher morph is cheese-tastic, and a great throwback to a time when movies embraced craptacularity and made it a virtue. Originally titled Killbots. Well, I thought before that it was called Robots. This picture involves a bunch of kids breaking into a mall, hoping to spend the night partying and making out. After a couple topless scenes, the attractive crew discover the mall's new security robots, whose phasers have gone from stun to kill due to an unfortunate lightning strike. Have your ID badge ready, because these backlit baddies have cartoon laser beams with your name on them, slick. You might make it out alive, though, because this is the 80s, when you could still buy assault rifles at the mall. Be careful, nevertheless. One direct hit and you're crisped up like sizzling. Expect a premise like Dawn of the Dead, girls in painted on jeans, and your typical 80s teen stereotypes, e.g. the jock, the shy girl, the nerd, etc. The girls are cute and the killbots get right down to business, dispatching the unfortunate 20-somethings through a range of smoke-fueled ambushes. Toss in some Mantronic-style drum machine music, laughably suspense chase scenes, and more mullets and training than you can shake a glass tiger album at, and you're pretty much there. This is a delicious 80s crapacity, easily digestible and definitely worthy of that burple. A connoisseur's minor territorial landmark. Was this review helpful? That was pretty funny. Anyways, what do I got? Speaking of Netflix, what do I got coming up on my flick? Where shopping can cost you. I'm reading the. The movie poster says where shopping can cost you an arm and a leg. Pretty clever. It does kind of drag on, though, with the close-ups of of the robots. If you can get through that, the other scenes are well worth it. Like the Blondie getting her head blown up like Kurt Cobain's brains. You can see that in the Garbage Can Film Man music video to Chopping Mall. I should have put that in the description box, but I sent it to Adrian in the comments of one of my other videos instead. Yeah, so these 20-something mall workers making $3.15 an hour. 1986. They're throwing a big party when the lights go down, similar to the Christmas party at Jack in the Box in 1986. And they drink a lot of beer, making out, and the nerdy kids are watching an old sci-fi movie, probably Roger Corman flick. You can see the Roger Corman movie posters, blatant cross promotion in one of the mall stores. Some guys chowing down on some pizza, and the pizza dude is smoking a cigarette while he's making the pizza. So next week I might get Chinatown Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. You can tell I'm in the C section of my psychotronic video guide. A Christmas Carol from 1938, A Christmas Carol from 1934 with George C. Scott. What else? Oh, I'll probably get Christmas Evil, A Christmas Story in the Church. But Netflix might throw one or two of the aforementioned ones in there. So it's hard to say. I'm just giving you a list of things that are coming my way sooner or later. Okay. So throwing this party, and then the lightning strikes the mall, and somehow the robots become killbots. They set their lasers from stun to kill, and they become evil. They start shooting anybody, even if you present your ID badge. And so yeah, they shoot that Blondie in the head, and it starts killing some other kids with some really laughable kill scenes. Unintentionally funny. The laser beams look like they came out of an old 1980s Atari game. And it's pretty funny. It was considered a financial flop when it came out with the name Robots or Killbots. But then a janitor recommended the name Chopping Mall. Started doing really well, especially on video. Now it has a huge cult following. Couple of cool explosions in this one. And yeah, the kids are fighting back against the robots. I don't understand why they keep shooting at the robots when they know it doesn't do anything. It just bounces off the metal. And the only thing that seems to stun them, at least, is throwing gas cans and then shooting at the gas can. There's a cool paint store explosion. And the Blondie with the feathered hair, the nerdy one, she's kind of interesting. Not attractive, but I don't know. There's something strange about her. I think she might have become a model later on or something. I don't know. But yeah, I was glad I finally got around to seeing this. I've been waiting a long time. Now I want to watch Shanghai Noon, which I probably won't like. With the Owen Wilson, Jackie Chan stuff, I went in reverse order. I saw the sequel before the original, so I'm ready to watch the original. And then I'm stuck in Chopsuki Chooks playlist on YouTube. I'm on episode 7, and I'm not liking it. Still, I went through 6 episodes and I'm not liking it, so hopefully I can get through 6 more next week. And I'll be up to 12. I'll be almost halfway done. Hopefully I can finish it before Thanksgiving so I can get to Cracker Jack and finally get that review in for Karate Man. So I'm going to take a little nappy poo. I keep getting thirsty because I ran out of Sprite and a Hawaiian Punch. I don't feel like going to Safeway right now. I think I'll do it after I drop my son off later tonight. Hope your Halloween is going well. My son doesn't celebrate Halloween anymore because he says it's a satanic holiday. Cool. I heard a coworker say that too, and she's kind of communist, or she's a COVIDian, like most of my coworkers. So she's one of these communist churchgoers, like my neighbor over here. The 60-year-old woman who tried to flirt with me at church, and I wasn't having any of it, so she married some older guy. And then she started getting on my case because I wasn't saying hi to the old lady upstairs enough. I was working 2 jobs, I guess. I got lazy. I just wanted to take naps and stuff, and so she got upset and she wanted to kick me out, but she had no means of doing that other than blowing up my phone with text messages. I told her to stop, leave me alone, and she finally did. Thank God. But what a nightmare she is. Holy cow. She doesn't look too good without her, after she wakes up in the morning, either I can see her come outside, and man, she looks like pretty bad. She got injured. She fell down the stairs here one time, talking to her neighbor, the old lady upstairs. But anyways, I had some ramen, put a little Tabasco in there, and then I did the same with my sweet and sour soup. I got the really thin cut New York steak, which my son likes, but cooks so fast, can't even get it medium rare. These thin cut steaks, because they cook right away, like instantly, in the olive oil and the butter. I'm gonna throw some little sprig of rosemary and some butter, some garlic on there. So I had one of those. My son had one, and I think I'll take a nap. I got some time before I watch Shanghai Noon. Although it's an hour and 50 minutes, I don't know if I'll get through it. And probably got a ton of bonus features, I'm guessing. But check out Chopping Mall. Highly recommended. Posted the link to the movie and the link to the trailer in the description box. YouTube might take it down. When is that? How long has that Chopping Mall link been up on YouTube, by the way? I'm trying to see. Chopping Mall. It's not working. Oh, there it goes. So it's been up for 2 years. And YouTube hasn't taken it down yet. I also posted the trailer. So posted the HD trailer. Where shopping cost you an arm and leg. Cool. Laters.